Hi everyone, I am coming to you today because I have a glass to write on. I'm trying to do more videos. I finally got a decent mount, so I am excited to show you guys my process in terms of writing on a glass. These are going to be glasses for a bridal shower. So I have these stemless wine glasses. See it here, and I need to write on it rosé all day. So the client has already decided on the kind of font that she wants, so I am going to actually hand letter it. I am going to use a DecoColor marker. DecoColors are my absolute favorite. I think that they're better than Sharpies, and obviously I'm going to be using fauxcalligraphy to actually make this look like calligraphy, so meaning that I am going to mimic the thicks and the thins by actually drawing them out, because there's no tool to actually get it on to this type of unconventional surface. Okay. Alright, so I am just going to write. This is the first one that I'm doing, so I'm just doing it as a proof for the client actually, so she can look at it and evaluate it and let me know if she wants to go with it. So here we go. So it's rosé all day. I don't know if it's hard, to sketch it out. I'll probably just put down something loose. Well, look, this is great. I need to figure, okay, I always test it on my finger. I know that's disgusting, but if it writes on my finger, I know it'll write on the glass. So we're gonna say rosé. I don't know if you can see. I probably need to put down a white piece of paper so you can see this. Let me grab a piece of paper. This is probably better. Okay. So, you got the rosé. And then, just do... and then the day. I really should have bumped this. So it's rosé all day. So definitely doesn't look that impressive when I first do it. Let me see. Yeah, you can see. Rosé all day. Let me finish out this A. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't look that impressive when I first pencil it, or write it in, I should say. But then I'm going to add the thicks and places in the areas like this D where it's crooked. I'll straighten that out in terms of making the thick. If you want this to be permanent, this is what I've heard. I have heard that you can actually bake these. Gotta hit the touch what I didn't do. You can actually bake these in the oven for about 30 minutes. That's what I've heard. But I would be scared to take something that a client has given me and bake it. What if they burst? I'm just always thinking crazy. But I have heard that there's something called a cold cure, where if you do these and let them sit for 30 days, it's the same as if you had baked them. So yeah, so I'm just gonna add the thicks. This could probably be nicer. a little accent. And then this probably needs a little smoothing. Probably wouldn't have even done that one, but once they are so crooked, that's just a tactic that you can add. You can always smooth out what you've done by adding and making that area, or that squiggly line, that line that wasn't perfectly straight, you can go back over it. That's your opportunity. So then I'm going to thicken up this D. Come on. Sometimes when these decos don't write, you just want to coax them slightly. There's my thick. This is bad. That D is just bad. I might erase it. We'll see. The D is pretty rough. Especially since this is going to be approved. You know, you just want to put your best foot forward, giving a client a proof. So yay! Okay, so we've got it filled in. And now I usually turn things upside down when I write on them, just because it's freshly done. I mean, this DecoColor usually instantly cures. Not instantly cure in terms of this glass can go into a dishwater and be safe. I mean instantly cure, like it's not gonna smear, but sometimes I can feel on my fingers where it's a little sticky, and so it makes me nervous. I don't want it to smear, so I will turn it upside down because I know that the hand that I'm writing with is not going to hit anything that's already been written on. So that's something that I do all the time. So let me fill this in. I've got to do 25 of these. And obviously my 25th is going to look a whole lot better than my first. So that's something else you got to think about. I mean, the more you do something, especially if you're doing a static item, and when I say static, I mean it's just, you know, of course it's not variable, so you're going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. Two things are going to happen. You're going to find shortcuts, so you can, you know, get a little better, a little faster, and the other thing is it's just going to look better. That's why maybe I'll do this again off camera, just to make sure that it's up to snuff, since it's going to be a proof that the client is evaluating. Rosé all day. I just picture these all at the shower, like full of rosé. That'll be a shower, huh? I think this D and this A are too close. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do it over. I made this pretty thick too. So that's another thing too. You got to evaluate the consistency of your thicks. That's probably the biggest thing a beginner does, or just when you look at a mirror, not a mirror, like the mirror. When you look at hand lettering, especially when you've done faux calligraphy, one of the biggest things to look at is the consistency between the thick. So I'm kind of glad that this is off, so I can show you just when you're evaluating it. It might be, and this might be something that you would call a consumer non-noticeable too, but just in terms of your own perfectionism, or depending on, you know, what you think about it, I'm just thinking that the thick on this D and the thick on this A is a lot thicker than what I did on the rosé. So automatically I just feel like your eye goes to that, you know, so it's probably why I will do it over. But in terms of showing you this technique, love deco colors. After I do one, let's just pretend this is perfect, I'll do it, and then I'll just look at it and make sure that there are no problems. If you look at this, you can see this. See how it's not perfect right there. I will go in. Just straighten that out just a little bit. I mean, it's just an opportunity to do that. And I don't know if you can tell, but it gives it kind of a shiny finish, the DecoColor ink. So it looks great. You know, it's gonna be cute. When I do my next one, I'll probably make sure I have this one here, just so it can kind of be in the same position every time. I mean, I wouldn't create a template for this like I do an envelope. I just eyeball it. But that's it. Thanks for watching my Rose All Day glass. Ask me any questions you want in the comments. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm new to doing these videos, but just want to start sharing more of my behind the scenes. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.